imagine this. Janie was the girl, she's all alone. On her way home, she's in her own time zone. Depressed cause everyone around her just wants to go. Nobody got no time to sit and talk to her no more. Little did she know she was being followed. Richie was the boy that had no love in his soul. He walked up behind her and cracked Janie in the skull, and knocked her in the mud and then raped her in the cold. Now she's beaten and destroyed, her soul is just a void. Why did Richie do that to her? Cause he was raised from a boy to take what you want and hurt those who have it. And if you don't, your daddy's gonna beat you, god damn it. So that's what he did, a confused little kid with the mind of his daddy. That a woman is a bitch, and you hate that bitch, and you rape that bitch. And cause your daddy's rich, you can't escape that shit. Now Richie had a sister, you can only imagine. Living with Richie and her dad, there was never any laughing. Only fighting and grabbing, only biting and stabbing, only crying and asking, why do I live with these bastards? And now she's lost, her daddy has her brain programmed that she is the devil and that God is a man, and she is a slave to their devilish ways. And she must take the secret of what Richie did to her grave. And so she sits in her room until the middle of the night. She makes a choice and decides to get daddy's 45. She knows how to use it, that's a rule of the house. She goes into Richie's room and she shoved it in his mouth. Blam! Blood all over her hands and face. She didn't even flinch, it was her form of release. Daddy heard the sound and went to the room and busted in. She shot him, put it to her head and pulled the trigger again. She pulled the trigger again. She pulled the trigger again, and she died for him. She took a secret to her grave, pulled the trigger again. And she died for him.
See, people don't wanna accept what they've done. They don't wanna accept the things that actually happen in this world. People always ask us what we mean by demons, like what we're saying. And it's like, it's obvious what we're saying, motherfucker. I mean, you can't see these fucking demons? Everywhere we look, we see these demons. And all we can do is continue to make our shit fresh and live honorably. And if we live as honorably as we possibly can, we can fucking make some kind of difference in this fucked up world, you know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to accept that shit. Everybody has their own evil deeds, and they say that the devil, it's the devil's job to fucking take care of that shit and to handle that shit and to punish the evil. And I say fuck that, because it makes me fucking pissed what they did. Why the fuck can't I do something about it? I'm a vigilante, motherfucker. That's what you can call me, a vigilante. Because I'm taking justice into my own hands. When I take that fucking axe and I use it, I have it blessed, and I use it to destroy these demons. And people always tell me there's no such thing as demons, they don't exist on earth. You know what I mean? And it's like, look at your abusive fucking husband, you know what I'm saying? Look at the evil tax attorney who robbed you for everything that you have and laughed about it with his buddies. There are demons, and we're here to protect, we're here to protect the meek, because everybody knows the meek will inherit the earth, and they don't want to accept that. They fear that.